Good evening, and it's great to have you with us as we near the end of another week together. Tonight we are learning more about, sadly, the newest mass shooting in America, about the suspect, a former employee who showed up at that FedEx facility in Indianapolis, opening fire, and in just 1 to 2 minutes, taking the lives of 8 people before then shooting and killing himself. Late today, we learned the gunman was a 19-year-old whose mother called police concerned about him last year. The shooting began in the parking lot of that FedEx facility, the former worker armed with a rifle getting out of his car, firing in the parking lot, killing 4, before going inside, killing 4 more workers, according to authorities. Police found 8 people dead, the gunman as well, at least 5 others injured. Survivors describing the scene of terror, running from the gunfire. About 100 people at the FedEx plant at the time, families waiting at a nearby hotel for word on their loved ones. And just look at the map tonight, just some of the mass shootings in this country in just the past month. From the attacks in Atlanta to the massacre in Boulder, we're now covering Indianapolis tonight. And for the 3rd time in a month, the flag's now lowered at the White House. This evening here, we are also learning that some of the workers at FedEx are not allowed to have their phones during their shift. So they were unable to call loved ones to let them know that they had survived this, simply adding to the horror of it all. ABC's Victor Kendo leads us off tonight from Indianapolis.
Tonight, new details into that deadly shooting at an Indianapolis FedEx facility as we learn a former employee armed with a rifle allegedly opened fire.
They have an active shooter currently at FedEx.
Just after 11 p.m. Thursday, officers responding to reports of shots fired at this operations center, FedEx's second largest hub in the world, roughly 100 workers present at the time.
We heard 3 more shots. And then my buddy Levi saw someone running out of the building.
Police finding 8 killed, 4 outside the building and 4 inside. At least 5 others rushed to the hospital with gunshot wounds. Their identities not yet released.
Nobody should die by that. We're here to get a paycheck, but then we can keep on living.
Today, police identifying the suspect, 19-year-old Brandon Scott Hole. FedEx says he was a former employee at that facility, but police still don't have a motive.
Do you know if the suspect had any relationship with anyone inside the FedEx facility? Girlfriend, family member, anything?
No, we don't have any information indicating that right now.
Authorities say he drove to the facility, got out, and started shooting randomly, making his way into the building. The massacre taking just 1 to 2 minutes. Police say he killed himself before officers arrived. Overnight, families gathering at a nearby hotel, anxiously waiting for word on their loved ones. This father emotional when he learned his son was safe today.
He was in the other building when it happened, and I'm so thankful.
FedEx policy does not allow some workers to have phones during their shifts. Many were frustrated this left them unable to let family know they were okay.
They don't know if their loved ones are alive or hurt or anything because they can't take their phones in there.
Today in a statement, FedEx saying in part, the safety of our team members is our top priority, and we are fully cooperating with investigating authorities. Since the deadly shootings at Atlanta area spas in March that left 8 dead, there have been at least 51 mass shootings in the U.S. Mass shootings defined as having a minimum of 4 victims shot or killed, not including the shooter. President Biden ordering all U.S. flags to half staff after the Indianapolis shooting, saying too many Americans are dying every single day from gun violence. It stains our character and pierces the very soul of our nation. We can and must do more to act and to save lives.
And Victor Kendo reporting in tonight from Indianapolis. And Victor, we're also learning at this hour from the FBI that the suspect's mother called police in March of last year to report that he might be a danger to himself.
David, this comes from the FBI. They're assisting local police in the case, saying that the suspect's mom reported he might try to commit suicide by cop. He was held by police. They removed a shotgun from his house and say that gun was not returned to him. David?
Victor Kendo leading us off tonight from Indianapolis. Victor, thank you.